Today I'm going to try to explain the concept of dotted space, and how does it link to the traditional way of seeing perspective. The traditional way of seeing perspective is like this. First, you define an area or an environment, which is typically an area of the paper where you're going to draw whatever you need to draw. Within the area, you have an horizon line, like that. On the horizon line, you usually have one vanishing point, okay? I'm going to just explain with 1 point perspective, okay, for this example. And from that vanishing point, you usually have lines, okay, guide lines which are vanishing from, vanishing towards the vanishing points. And so they are vanishing, everywhere around the vanishing point, according, below the horizon and also above the horizon. You could see the horizon as being a sea level, for example. Forwards and backwards constitute only one dimension of our 3D space. Now we need the second dimension, okay, to define a 3D space. So the second dimension is actually left to right. Okay, here it goes right, and here it goes left. Just like the first dimension, forward and backwards, then left and right also is defined below the horizon, okay, and above the horizon as well. Then the third dimension is actually up and down, and then you can do that. You can repeat it towards our environment. Again, below and above the vanishing point. And it's called 1 point perspective because the only vanishing points are on one point, which is the forward point. As you realize, the left and the right are not vanishing. They're actually parallel to each other, and also the up and down, they're parallel. They're not vanishing towards any point. This is why it's called 1 point, because it only vanishes towards 1 point, which is the forward direction. And this is where the magic happens. The dotted space are actually defined already here. Did you see? That's all I do. Okay, I reversed engineer the process. So instead of going to the traditional way of doing perspective, I actually see them like so. I'm going to take this step of dotted space here, and I'll transfer it here. And exactly like we've done in the previous tutorials, I use that space and draw the nose.